Hey, soul fam, it's your host, Amelia.Adair here, and we're back with another great episode. All right, and for those that are new, we welcome you on this podcast. We are shifting into the realm that really brings so much love and fortune, great fortune that is, because it's time to exist in a realm where life can just flourish for you. And we have a great topic for today. Flip through my notes, and we're going to speak on rejection and refresh, okay, with ourselves. All right, so oftentimes as we go through our weeks and we pick up energies and we connect with individuals and we don't do what's so important to the soul, mind, and spirit. And that is the reject and refresh. Okay, so we're going to break it down. We're going to speak on what's important about rejecting and refreshing and what it does for your blessings. You already know I'm a poet at heart, so when we get that little rhyme happening, just understand it's happening. All right, it's a natural effect, and that's what we are producing overall. So fam, we are producing a natural cause and effect in your life. All right, so we're gonna speak on reject and refresh. And what we have to understand is the flesh needs a moment to reject and refresh all energy. All right, so when you think about rejecting, we're going to speak about rejection first, right? We reject every day. We don't pay no mind to it. However, we reject every day we go to that restroom. Okay, when we go to that restroom, we reject. All right, so that's the physical, right? We reject the physical without a thought. The body be like, whoop, whoop. And if it's not, you got to hit up that gym. You got to hit that gym, because why aren't you rejecting? Okay, and now we're going to talk about rejection in the soul. All right, now we're going to, let me get cozy, because now we're getting down to some things. Okay, what's being rejected? All right, and when we go through these mental moments of deciding, of making a choice, what am I going to reject? It takes a little practice at first. All of this takes a little time to get into cahoots. Okay, you got to give your mind time to pick up pace. The previous week's shortcomings is the number one thing you want to start rejecting, right? Like it didn't go as you may have planned. Okay, things didn't work out how you may have wanted them to work out, right? You had a vision like, oh, I want this to work out like this. I want this person to be like this. And it may not work out like that. You may have a connection with someone, it may spark, and it may not work out. And in those moments, like the next week, so fam, don't hold on to that rejection for years and slow yourself down. Like, oh, this person rejected me, so I'm holding on that rejection. You holding on for it too long. Read it for a week, right? Because your mind will be playing through it like, okay, this didn't happen. Okay, they didn't text back. Okay, you'll start flickering through those thoughts. After 7 days, if those thoughts want to keep resurfacing, I reject it with grace. I reject it with grace. And that's how you begin to reject mentally. You literally have to start saying it to yourself. Because if you don't, it's just gonna stay in your mind space. It's gonna take up space. You gotta clean that out immediately. Definitely if you're trying to make room for the big the big big. If you holding on to too much small, you ain't gonna get no big. That's what we gonna call it. The big, the big blessings, the big grace, the big, okay? Your expectations of how you think someone should behave and they don't behave that way keeps that rejection around. Because you keep trying to figure out, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do? You can't control people. You can't control people. Why didn't they do it? Because they didn't want to. They didn't want to live up to your expectations. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what we have to begin being okay with. This person didn't do what I expected them to do. They don't work for you. They don't work for you. They're not on your payroll. If they are on your payroll, then we could talk about some things. Then we can sit down and have a conversation. Let's talk about your behaviors and your attitude over here. And if that's not the case, that's not the conversation. If they didn't meet your expectations, let it go. Immediately reject it. When someone doesn't meet your expectations, it's not a moment for you to feed insecurity. Okay? Feed insecurity. Insecurity may show up and you can acknowledge it. However, you're not going to feed it. You're not going to start pulling yourself into that, oh, I was this, or maybe I was too thick, or maybe I was too blunt, or maybe I was too dark. Girl, cut it out. It's not a moment to feed your insecurities, okay? Don't begin beating yourself up. Instead, once you get that reject, what you want to do is reflect. A reflection is just looking at how your intentions were. That's reflection. That is what you need to be looking at. Where were your intentions? Were your intentions pure? How was your tone? Were you too desperate for a yes? And that's how you will pinpoint any problem areas. If your intentions were pure, your tone was pretty casual, normal, neutral, you weren't too desperate for a yes, like trying to convince someone to say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes. Calm down. If that wasn't the case, understand what's meant to be will be. You don't have to manipulate yourself or others. All you have to do is just be you. And the person that's there to respect that will respect that. Like, for real. Like, if someone is for you, someone's for you. You gotta think like celebrities that you may not, you're not supposed to be idolizing them. However, if you like their music, you like their music. When that song come on, I like their music. I don't care what the media say. That's the type of attitude you gotta have with yourself. I don't care what the negativity say. I'm me. I'm gonna be me. If someone like it, someone like it. Someone don't, all right. Suit yourself. Moving on. The connection gets rejected. And that is okay. Once you get through that rejection, it's time to refresh yourself, right? You just took a rejection. It doesn't mean you took an L. No, you just took a rejection. Give yourself time to build your confidence back up. Because rejection, no matter how you look at it, it's a little attack on that confidence. Your confidence is going to be the first one in line trying to be attacked or taking an attack. So take a minute and refresh yourself. And how you do that? Number one, go work out. While you sitting here with that rejection, that energy, baby, go right to the gym. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about the time. Don't even think. Just go. Just pull your body to the gym. Just go to. You don't even think about it. Just start walking to the gym. Just grab your keys, grab your membership, get in your car, or if you walk, get your light feet going, go downstairs and just go to the gym and just touch a machine. Just go start touching machines. If you gotta get to the treadmill, start with the treadmill. However, it's best to probably just start with the elliptical. The treadmill it don't put you out of whack. Meaning, like, we in that walking mode most of the time. We either walking or sitting or standing, right? So when you get on the elliptical, your body is in a little bit of a different form. Okay, so don't even hop on the treadmill. That's too easy. Get on the elliptical. Just get on that. Turn up the levels a little bit and just get on it. Put your music on. Create that playlist and just start moving. All right. Let go of the negative self-talk. Let go of the negative self-talk. Maybe I should have do this and maybe I should have did that. Why you in that gym? It is what it is. I'm great. I'm amazing. I have great intentions. I learn lessons. I'm worthy. The right people are going to connect with me. The work that I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm built for this. I'm strong enough. I'm kind enough. I'm enough. My intentions are always in the right place. My heart is always in the right place. This is what you need to be saying in a gym. This is the refresh of your mind. And if the connection is meant to die out, let it die out. Stop trying to manipulate and control. Release control for a minute. Trust your God for a minute. I was created by something wonderful. I was created by something beautiful. I was created to exist in a beautiful presence. I'm capable of learning. I'm capable of being my best. This is the self-talk conversation you need to be having. You need to be having. Let go of that negative self-talk. And trust yourself a lot more. What we fail to understand is that everyone doesn't have the ability to connect with high frequencies. So maybe that connection didn't go the way you may have expected. Turn my mic up just a bit. Maybe that relationship, that connection didn't go as you expected because that individual couldn't connect with your frequency. If someone doesn't have that basic greatness inside of them, meaning great intentions, high energy. This is, it's not basic anymore, however, it's basic, babe. Love for theyself. Come on. You are not this horrible person trying to bring problems into someone else's life. Be real for a minute. You loving yourself. You trying to connect with someone so that y'all could create magic together. Create greatness together. You ain't trying to connect with someone to be whatever negativity. Get what I'm saying? You are not this horrible person. You are open to build healthy connections. And if a healthy connection isn't there, then let's refresh and clean up the space and prepare for the next opportunity. Let's not sit around and dwell on that loss, because something bigger is always coming next. Something better is always coming next. Something healthy is there for you. And you have the strength to connect with it. And when you meet someone that don't have the strength to connect with you, baby, round of applause. Because you have the strength to dodge bullets. You have the discernment to dodge bullets, to not feed and start to chase and run after something that's leaving your presence. When something leaves you around and all the intentions were pure, need I say more? As you're allowing the time for your confidence to restore, you are your best self. And that's enough for the right person. And if you meet with someone, right, because oftentimes, so fam, what'll start to happen as you start to really walk into this and embody this, you'll start to feel when someone else doesn't have that same intention. And it's okay to walk away. If someone is irritating you, it don't matter what they have to offer. They irritate you. They strike, something in them strikes a nerve. And even though you may not be able to pinpoint it, sometimes it's enough to know, like, I ain't even gonna go there because that could end in disaster and too much failure. You know, like, sometimes we get people that don't accept our rejection, right? So tables turn a little bit. It's time for you to reject. Trust that feeling that wrong timing. Maybe they have some growing to do. Maybe they have some maturing to do. And that's okay to know what you want and will put up with. Because you don't have to put up with just anything that someone gives you. Like, oh, okay, this is the behavior you wanted to give. I'm gonna give it right back. Go refund. Go get a refund. Go get a refund. They gave you something that doesn't align with where you're trying to be and where you're at. Go get a refund. Immediately. No guilt behind it. No, you're not a horrible person. We've come too far for people to still try to give you their behind to kiss. Or their bag of trash. No, thank you. I don't accept trash. And however that looks for you, rather you just leave them where they at or send them a 4-page letter, just leave them alone. Listen, they'll get the point eventually. They will get the point eventually. And if they have enough sense where they're in a growing space and you feel like sharing your thoughts, be respectful. And remember that this person is still a person. And if you tell them and they still react in a bizarre way, you know, like everyone can't handle rejection. They may They may curse you out a little bit. They may call you every name in the book. Don't stoop. Don't stoop down. Don't take that as a moment to start to be that again. And that's how you help a friend. That's how you help a neighbor, rather. Because we're all neighbors. Hey, neighbor. That's how you help a neighbor. Like, you have some growing to do. And I don't even got to say nothing for you to know that. You'll eventually read the energy that your behavior is unacceptable. That says unacceptable. I mean, you ain't going to talk like that. You're just going to kind of leave them where they at. Don't drain yourself out anymore, because 9 times out of 10, they acting in that way because they need more of your energy. They just don't understand that yet. They haven't developed those skills yet. So to them, they're just angry that you just didn't want them. They just haven't gone through any growth. They haven't taken any classes, any coaching. They don't understand where we really are. They have not matured. When you understand who you are, who you're trying to be, and when I say who you are, meaning like you care for others, you help others, you love to be there. You just had to create a little bit of a boundary because takers tend to overtake from the giver, and when you start to create a boundary because you're focusing your energy on your mission and your purpose, and you're building something phenomenal, you need all of your patience and your time wisely. And you can't sit around and play with fools. Definitely when you in the back praying, you doing all this praying. You praying, you fasting, you cleansing, you doing everything you can. You reading, you learning new information, you over here like ready to do a whole new renewal. You can't sit around and put that on pause to go play around in I would say the sandbox. However, the sandbox is fun. So in contraspect, if that's a word, we don't use it. And you can't go play in the trash box. You can't be like, hold on, God. Let me go play in the trash, and then I'll be at dinner. You're gonna get those eyes like, huh? What? Is you insane? Have you lost your mind? And how does that look? Sitting there arguing and feeding low vibrational energies. Because who gonna pick you back up? I mean, we have coaching sessions available. We will gladly pick you back up. Check out AmeliaAdair.com. Okay. Listen. So, fam, it's time. Now, let me see it. Let me get a little sip of water. I need you to hear me. It's time to exist in a realm where life can just flourish for you. And over here on Just Unchained Souls, that is exactly what's happening. And I am your host, AmeliaAdair, here. And I want to say thank you for tuning in. And of course, share this video with a friend to show your support. And I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.